Let's get it started. Tonight we're going to be talking about female nature. Female nature. How do you guys feel about that? You ever heard of it?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh yeah. What's your take on it, Chris? Since you spoke first.
No, I think that was Shan.
That was Shan.
Oh, that was Shan? Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah, it's all good. I'm shook right now. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and take them hits.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
No, you good, man. It's just conversation, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this. For me, I didn't hear about it till I started delving into this space. I didn't, for me, it's just, some of it's just understood. When you think about the correlation between how they correlate females and cats, right? You think about the nature of the cat. It's, it could be looked at as seductive, but it could also be looked at as sneaky. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what the cat gonna do next. You don't know if it's finna pounce up on you or it's finna pull and curl up on you and hit you with the purr. Purr. But Shan, you sound like you was about to cook, man.
No. I mean, he just asked, have we ever heard of female nature? I've been dealing with female. We all been dealing with female nature. We all know, like what the inherent personalities, whether they like it or not. I mean, we talk about nature all the time. So there's nature and there's normal, right? So, what's natural, what's normal, what's normalized is what society tends to indoctrinate people with. I mean, it's kind of like when you even when we talk about the feminist movement, right? We're on the feminist movement version 4 right now, on this 4th iteration. There was suffrage, there was burn the bras. Right now we're on what is it, like sexual liberation. That's the 4th version, and independence of men, individualized. And so a lot of the stuff that women are taught to be normal oftentimes today goes completely against their nature. And so when it comes to relationships and marriages, for instance, we speak on what is called the modern woman and the modern man, right? These modern women want to be a boss chick. They want to be independent. They want to be leaders of their households and whatnot. But to be honest with you, that goes completely against their nature. Sometimes you'll see memes that say, oh yeah, a woman wants to work hard, but she still wants, she wants to get to the bag. She wants to be wealthy, but she still wants to be led by a man. Why? That's because that's part of her nature. Part of, what part of a woman's nature is to be supportive of her man. That's why they can't get around hypergamy. There's no way around that. That's the nature call. That's nature pulling on women. When you talk about, when you ask a woman that's making $250,000, what are you looking for in a man? She still wants a guy that's going to be on her level playing field. She still wants a man that's making as much money as her or more. When you ask a woman that can be a complete scholar, degreed up, 3 bachelor's degrees, 4 masters, 2 doctorates, an MBA, she still says, I want a man that's going to be able to teach me something. If you ask a lot of women in the chat right now, you say, what are you looking for in a man? I want somebody who can guide me and teach me. That's in a woman's nature. But even though they're taught to do completely the opposite, and that's why a lot of women are really not happy today, because what they're being normalized with, what they're being told, is going completely against women's nature. And so, like, spaces like this, pages like mine, pages like JR's, we're trying to get people to get back to what's natural to them, what's built in, what's inherent in them, the way they naturally are. And so nature, if women will allow themselves to be who they naturally are, they'll be a lot more happier. But women aren't happy today. They're the most unhappy than they've ever been, from what I understand, in the history of man.
Gotcha. Chris, before you give your answer, because I do want to get your input about how you feel about female nature just in general, give a little bit of your background. Introduce yourself.
How you guys doing? My name is Chris, obviously.
I think you froze.
Cybersecurity, but on the other end of that, my passion is. Say it again.
Say, start over because you froze.
Oh, name is Chris. Obviously, my background as far as work, I work in cybersecurity, but my passion is writing. I'm a writer. I actually published my first book last year, so that's where I'm going. I'm actually I'll drop an exclusive. I'm actually developing my own app right now. That's going to be sending out daily quotes, and I'm taking it up to myself. Yeah, my background is, my passion is writing, and I write about a lot of the stuff that we're talking about right now. So that's a briefing on my background.
Okay, you mind telling everybody what the name of that book is?
It's called Lines to Connect the Dots. It's on Target.com, Barnes and Noble. It's you can get it off Amazon as well. You can click the link in my bio on my Instagram, and it'll take you right to it.
All right. You want to give a little insight about what it's about, man? Just real quick,
it's a
couple sentences.
It's a quote book touching topics of heartbreak, boundaries, love, masculinity, peace. It's very much a high quality coffee table book where you can just get your little snippets of motivation throughout the day when you wake up in the morning, things like that.
Okay. Well,
Yes,
I hope you ain't chose violence tonight. So
chose violence? No,
I hope you haven't chose violence tonight.
I'm gonna choose truth. Truth
okay.
typically begets violence sometimes, but what Dan said, when it comes to female nature, the first word that comes to my mind is survivor. And I think what we're encountering right now is the fact that our women don't necessarily need us for protection, or they think they don't. I believe they do, no matter where we're at. But I think that's what we're experiencing right now. They don't necessarily need us. We're not in a certain scenario where they need men. But when I think survivor, I think women in their nature, they're always submissive. So it goes back to the survivor thing. They're always submissive, whether they're submissive to their job, to the government, to feminism, whatever. They're always going to seek something that's going to help them survive.
Got it. All right. Check the chat when you get a chance. Oh, I like that. So that's gonna segue right into what I want to discuss, man. In the news has been Ye. It was Kanye, but now it's just Ye. Ye and Kim. Ye and Kim are going through a divorce currently right now. And it's been a lot of things surrounding the divorce. And we're gonna tie in the female nature part to it and just see if we can break that down. But before we do, I want to get you guys input about this. Do you feel as though Kanye West should have wifed Kim? Do you think that she was the perfect candidate?
All right, man, let me tackle this because I've been speaking on this privately for a minute, so I'll share it here with y'all. And I mean, this has been for years, man. This is my honest opinion. If Dr. Donda West was here, he would not have wifed that woman. He would not have wifed that woman.